Hey NFT, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey NFT, Team Suppo will get that. Welcome everybody to a new episode of the Suppoman Show here live from the Church of Suppotology. In today's episode, I am going to be enlightening you on an NFT that is certain to enter the top 100 cryptocurrencies, and it's very, very tiny, and you are going to be able to send it up there. I foresee 200x gains for that particular cryptocurrency. I'm also going to be taking your suggestions. In fact, that's the first thing I'm going to be doing, is taking your suggestions, because I believe in the power of the congregation. Yesterday, we got some fantastic DeFi and NFT cryptocurrencies shouted out. I looked over them, they looked good, and some of them have really soared. So I'm going to be looking to you for your suggestions as well. So if you love this kind of content where I go through in detail particular cryptocurrencies, low cap, micro cap cryptocurrencies, then make sure that you smash that like up with an absolute vengeance is what I actually meant. Make sure you press the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified when I make a live video. So let us start off with Bitcoin, but before we do that, let me just say hello to you peeps and see what you guys are saying. So we have got James, Bitcoin. James, you're the first comment, so well done you. Patrick Stock, Lindsay Gardner, Yassine Naz, Brian, Kafir, John UK, Mbata Virus, Chris Marks, Saeed, Michael Lewis, David Veterino, Craig Woodward, 10T Tory, David Klender, Blaine Watkins, Noreen, Draz, Alex, Chris, XX Honor, XOX Honor, Hales, Peter, Jow, Sando, United 1776, Mash Smash, Jacqueline Young, Noreen Anderson, Paul Adamson. Good to see you. We're seeing it. We're seeing the chats coming wild and fast right now, and who doesn't like it? Matt Robinson, Mazinga, Red for Danger, Christian Torres, Scratch TV, KT4 Wealth. I think we're all in it for the wealth. Let me just share this out to Twitterville, just to let them know that the Suppoman is finally live, even though I said I would be live about an hour and a bit ago, and I said it'd be 40 minutes, and I wasn't. Suppo is always late to the party, all right? Except in the case of cryptocurrency. I was early for that for the first time ever. So, looking at the Bitcoin price as it stands currently, we did have the price dip under the support line and go to the next one, which was essentially around about just over 53,000. And if it had broken through that, then it would have gone down to the next support line, which is around about 51,500. But we didn't need to, because essentially the price was going up in this ascending wedge, or ascending triangle, which meant that it was looking incredibly bullish. And now it has. It's broken out of it. Now it needs to go to the next one. This was essentially what would have filled the CME gap. Once it breaks through that, then we can be probably business as usual. So what does this mean for the altcoin season? Well, altcoin season has gone from 61 to 65. Has it gone down? No, it hasn't. So Bitcoin finding some stability, some sideways action in the mid to late 50s has actually allowed for altcoins to get a little bit more of a leg up. So we are just 10 away, people. Just 10 away. Now, we have been very recently at around about 60. So just another 10. We're going up very, very nicely in my personal opinion. And as I was saying in yesterday's video, there seems to be a kind of 3-month gap between end of Bitcoin season, or the peak of Bitcoin season, to the top of altcoin season, or at least the first top of altcoin season. So I foresee that end of this month or beginning of next month is where we are going to see potentially it going absolutely wild. So let us pray and let's see what you guys are saying. I will be taking your super chats as usual, by the way. So if you have any good suggestions, new suggestions, then please do let me know, because I am keen to look at particularly new things. And because there are new things coming up on a day-to-day basis, I would think that there's more than enough for you guys to be able to ask me about. So let's see what's doing well, what's not doing so well. So best performers in the last 24 hours, basic attention token, Terra, Cardano, Ravencoin, Orbs, which I've never ever heard of. Orbs. That's a funny one. And that has basically 5x'd in the last 7 days. Let's see what's not doing so well. Chili's. That's come down, and I've got to say, good thing it has. Hedera Hashgraph. Really? 10% down, but it's still 35 cents. That's amazing. Voyager token did have a bit of a lift yesterday when I think they were announcing new interest rates. And that's now taken a dip. I've never actually used the NFT tab here. So let's have a look. Theta is an NFT. Okay, if you say so. So let's see what's doing well and not so well in the NFT space. If it decides that it's going to display that information. Which it doesn't seem like it's going to. So that's why. So CoinMarketCap, who I know watch these videos because they contact me. So, oh, right, okay. Okay, right, so it is showing. What the flip is this? Just outside the... Oh, right, these are top 100 NFTs, so flipping hell. 72,000%. That is basically... What's that? Is that a 700 or 7,000x, which is just utterly stupid. Polka City, that's doing well today. That's one of Suppo's NFT picks. Ethverse, Whale, Krypton. Eternity Chain's now $23. That is unbelievable. Minty Art. Someone's I've never heard of here. Superfarm, 15%. So today came out Oxygen. Is that on here? Yes, it is. So Oxygen was 10 to 15 cents. No, it's not on that one. Let's have a look on CoinGecko. So Oxygen was a 10 to 15 cent IDO on BitMax. And now it's $3.70, which I think that translates to about 37x if anybody got in at 10 cents, and maybe and just a little bit more, maybe around about 15x if am I right? I'm pretty sure that I'm right there. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I was roughly right. 37x, yes. So this just goes to show you that there is room for other narratives. So obviously Oxygen is a DeFi cryptocurrency, but they are what I classed as an alliance block competitor. So it's essentially bridging CeFi with DeFi. All right. So in essence, this is CDFi. All right. It's a brokerage, therefore derivatives platform that was thought up by the good people at JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and it's got a huge amount of facets to it. Multifaceted DeFi protocol. So this exploded way beyond what I thought it would. Way beyond. So, yeah, so I would say that if you're looking for any kind of relief, I don't think it's going to come anytime soon. I think this is going to stay popular for quite a while. $140 million. $140 million. So I hope that some of you got in, and I hope some of you got in at $1.30, which was the point that I bought in earlier today when I first saw this was trading. It was $1.37 when I got into it, and I didn't get out of it. But I unfortunately missed the boat. My fault. I also missed the boat on this one here because I had an opportunity to get into this at ICO. And this has had an 18 million trade volume today. And the current circulating supply is, I think it's 633 million. So this still, so 633 million divided by, no, times 0.03 what? 1. 0.032 I'll say. This is currently, yeah, this is currently 20 million. So it's still actually cheap. Still actually quite cheap. Oxygen, I don't know what the, you see, I was looking in the Telegram group and I saw that the circulating supply that they put in there was 250 million. So I don't know if that's true, but whatever the case, huge gains. And something that has not necessarily as of yet had massive gains. But this is a future narrative. This is a kind of current-ish but future narrative, and that is STOs, security token offerings, essentially. Now, yesterday a brilliant one was brought into this chat, which was Stobox or STO Box. This had yesterday 200,000. And I did say I was going to get into it. And at the point I said that, it was about 24 cents. And it is now 27% since this time yesterday. So it has gone up quite dramatically. I was really interested in this because I thought it was a $1 million cryptocurrency. But essentially, this is actually a 10 million. So look, it said yesterday it said 1.4 million, and yeah, but it's actually 10 million. So not as great. This is half of what Labs Group is, and Labs Group has got Genesis Block Ventures, whereas Stobox doesn't have a single venture capitalist to speak of. So this one I think is going to be, I think this one's going to do well. I think it's going to do better when the narrative is about STOs. And I think that's going to be coming soon with Convergence. So Convergence, the whitelisting process is right now. Try. And also we've got Tidal Finance as well, which I've brought you a video on recently. I think this is going to be a spectacular. Basically, I think these four are going to be spectacular. But with Polkadot, and I'm not a massive fan of Polkadot, BSC Pad, and Duck, and any of these, because I personally am a massive fan of the old ICO process, where for a certain amount of time there was a static price, and the people that first heard about it could just get it. No need to whitelist, no need to KYC. You just literally sent your Ethereum over to the token address, and when the tokens would launch, it would spout it out into your Ethereum wallet. Not anymore. I'm not a massive fan of these, but the reason why these exist, BSC Pad, Polkadot, DuckDAO, is to enable the rich to get richer. Essentially, anybody who gets into these, and really it's influencers and venture capitalists, they are guaranteed a bulletproof price at 300k, 150k, 500k. These hard caps are bulletproof. They will never, ever go as low as these again. Unless you have something like what happened to Paid Network. But even with that, it didn't even come down that far. So, I had a super chat. Let me have a look. Lord Suppo, can you look at Casper and Zeetgat? So I'm going to look at those now. So yes, so that's the problem. That's the problem with this. Unfortunately, it is feeding a mechanic where the rich and well-connected just get richer. But that's why they pump money into crypto. That's why the rich do this, and that's why there's so much money flying around in the space, because the rich have the prime beef. They have that ribeye steak, whereas everybody else it operates the same as how it does around the world. The top 1% get in these, and the 99% have the crumbs afterwards. Okay, so What we need to do is we need to identify what are the potential projects just like these that we can get into at microcap level. All right, okay, so let's have a look. ZTG. Not there. Let's have a look on here. ZTG. Not there. So, don't know how I'm supposed to be able to look at it. ZG at crypto. ZTG. Right, Zeitgeist, not Zeitgeist. So let's have a look at this. What is Zeitgeist? Prediction market. Oh, wow. Prediction market parachain. Are you sure about that? I'm sorry about that. Let's have a look at parachains on Kusama. Dex G, difficult to buy due to a lot of liquidity. Let me just put that down. But live in 2 weeks will be big. Don't rush in. Do research. Doxed, most legit project that will take on Uniswap. Big arbitrage. And another one from Tyrrell Stevens. Thank you very much. So let's have a look and see what are the current parachain proposals. Track Jupiter, blah blah blah, Aris. Test relays and parachains. Yeah, I guess these are the ones. And Zeet is not. Yeah, Zeet isn't on there, so I don't know how likely it is. But anyway, Zeitgeist coming exclusively to Kusama. We're excited to announce Zeitgeist, an evolving blockchain for prediction markets. So Option Room did really well, and Polka Markets did really well. They're both polkadot prediction market protocols, so this will probably do well potentially. Zeitgeist will deploy as a Kusama parachain, community owned, open SDK to enable engineers and entrepreneurs to deploy their own applications based on prediction markets. Has worked both the Ethereum and Polkadot ecosystems. Oh, wait a minute. Helped build critical tooling and operation around the launch of both Kusama and Polkadot. Okay, so he's a little bit of one of the Polka OGs, maybe. Yeah, Polka OGs. Q3? That's not for ages. That is not for ages, but it does look very good. And so is Casper. I've looked at Casper in some detail, so I won't look at it ATM. Yeah, we looked at Casper, and that is basically looking to be like an Ethereum killer. I'm not saying it's going to be, because whoever likes being... There's been so many Ethereum killers. Let me just have a look and see. I've never seen this name, so I'm just going to check and see if there's any whales in this. But it sounds like it's going to be pretty amazing. And probably at the time, this will... Oh, it's here. Four Seasons Ventures. Never heard of them. They're the only investor in them at the moment. Vespa Finance blank. Is Vespa Finance a current token? Let's have a look. I think I've heard of Vespa. Yeah, it is. Odds Stone blank Konomi. Four Seasons seem to be pretty good investors. So this is something else they've invested in. 65 mil market cap, 4 million volume. It's not that great. Let's have a look and see what this is. Remember, we can go down rabbit holes with these, and that is the important thing. Go down rabbit holes. Vesper is a DeFi ecosystem and growth engine for your crypto assets. Provides a suite of yield-generating products focused on accessibility, optimization, and longevity. So this is meant to be not too incredible yield, but it's meant to be sustainable. Earning rate 70% with VSP base. Make crypto work harder for you. Vesper Grow. Earn Stake Labs. So they've got TRG Kinetic. And obviously 4 Seasons. It's quite high in market cap though. 5% down. And this has only been out a month. Launched went to 42, 51. Oh right, okay. So really, when it launched, it was 27. So it's not far from its launch price, but it's still high in market cap. Anyway, yeah, but I like this. Geek, testnet coming, and low cap gem. So we looked at Geek the other day, but I don't mind at all having another look. Let me just make sure I haven't missed any super chats in the interim. Chat's going quite thick and fast, which is lovely. DXG. Super, can you check out ETHverse? I will, Tyrrell. Thank you. It's ETHverse gaming NFT coin. Okay. DXG and ETHverse to look at next. So 11 million market cap, 717. So that's around about 13 to 1, maybe a bit more. So this has been around since last summer. Last summer it hit a high of $4, and currently it's a quarter of that, roughly. So what's coming up? So testnet coming. Yeah, so they've got partnerships with Morpheus, Plasma, Chainlink, and IBM Cloud. Limitless applications. Yeah, because they got a proof of honesty. Roadmap. Here we go. Because they've got a proof of honesty consensus algorithm, which is it's basically a variation of Byzantine fault tolerance, which is a really popular, trustworthy consensus algorithm. It's used on Neo. Mainnet 2021. So they're not even in testnet apparently. It seems like it could have promise, and they've got staking as well. Staking offers 3 options to suit your preferences. Staking 1, 40% APY, no early withdrawal. Staking's closed. 60%, 105, but they're already done. Partnership with Ferrum. Was Geek in whale backed is the question. If it is, then that makes it much stronger. Vendetta are brilliant. Oh, Mr. Redder, you're Zamasu. Right, okay. I didn't know that. Now I know. I'm just looking through Vendetta's. Yeah, no, thank you very much, Mr. Redder. I wasn't annoyed by B Pro. It's just more the case that it's difficult to balance. It's difficult to to be objective when I have a certain preference on the types of cryptocurrencies, as that Martini guy would say, cryptocurrency. So it's difficult sometimes because I just don't believe in gaming platforms at all. Right, Ethverse. Let's have a look at this then. It's got dogshit volume. 7.4 mil. How long has this been around? Again, since around about the tail end of the summer. 44% today. 44% up. Let's have a look. Virtual world owned by its... I was about to say losers. I didn't mean it. It just came out. Virtual world powered by its users, owned by its users, powered by Ethereum. Let me have a look and see how many people are in their Telegram. 2,700. Really low. Yes, for pretty low. GTA 5? What the hell? Let's have a look at this. NFTs.ethverse. Lamborghini Murcielago. Oh, these are I assume these are special GTA mod cars, which you can buy and therefore have in your... so I'm taking it, that's 10,000... ETH. 10,000... What's that? My maths is letting me down. 5,200? Who the flip would pay that for a GTA car? That's just stupid. Even if it is... I mean, a Lamborghini Murcielago. Like, why would you bother? You could buy that for much less. Or buy something very similar. Just buy a Centorno. But anyway, yeah. So they've got an NFT marketplace, it would look. Light paper. Let's have a quick look at this. And they got Minecraft, which if anybody has ever watched videos exposing me will know that I used to do Minecraft videos. Social media has become an integral part of people's lives, yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yep. Ethverse, a blockchain-powered metaverse built on the Minecraft gaming engine. Decentralized world that allows users to control their assets and participate in the crypto economy within the... So I think that what this is looking to be is essentially a NFT with gamification. So it's like there's an underlying game where these assets can be used. It's like Minecraft though. It's so old now. Land asset ownership, DeFi banking, support decentralized financial solutions, building on Ethverse, payments, marketplace, monetization. Yeah, these kinds of NFTs are not too bad, but I prefer NFTs that one can sell their items or whatever, not for it to be literally confined to a couple of games which maybe most people do not play. So really, it will be a case. Looks like it's a non-team. Ivan on. Yeah. I mean, it seems okay. It's a low cap, 7 million. It's tiny, basically. So, but I don't see it having much general use case. But like with B Pro, if you like it, by all means, buy it. It's just not something I would get involved in. The thing I would get involved in is what I'm going to bring you next. Right. So DXG. Dex token. Difficult to buy a lot due to liquidity. If possible, if one does do a super chat, then please kind of type in if you know what the market cap is. Because the market cap is mostly missing on most of these things, and it just helps with identifying if it's a good opportunity or not. So DexG. Oh, it's here. So here it says there's 500,000 in volume, and here says there's 120,000, which is much worse. And here says it's 381, and here says it's 402. Very odd. So it's got 100% satisfaction rating today, and it hasn't blown up as such, and it's only been around, well, it's been around since end of the summer again. Quite a few of these aren't very new. So $32 in December, and now it's already 10x'd. Let's have a look. Suppo, Mbatavirus, can you check Iconic? Okay, I will check Iconic. So Ethers is done. Dex token protocol, building the DeFi ecosystem. Dex token protocol is a DeFi infrastructure that implements the brand new speculative. It's not really anything new. Speculative AMM to ensure liquidity. A priceless automated. That's quite old, you know. I mean, it's not new anymore. Back in September, this would have been probably quite new. So swap. That's quite old. 2018. Inflationary tokens, off-chain tokens, derivatives. Derivatives, okay. That may be okay. Staking rewards. Fair token distribution. It doesn't sound brilliant. Let me have a look at Dex token, see if anybody of note is in this. The Dex G. No. Let's have a look at ETH first. See if anybody's in that. Ethers is here, but they haven't got any investors, or at least no investors of note. So I can see why there's a lack of relevance here. Like, this is like a 200th, like the trading volume is a 200th of its market cap. So it looks pretty shit. Hold on. Let me just go back to the original question. Difficult to buy. Will be big. Don't rush in. Research. Most legit project. Will take on Uniswap. I don't know about that. Like, there's quite a few trying to take on Uniswap that is actually relevant right now. So Iconic. Let's have a look at Iconic. Great sounding name. Iconic. Not there. Ah, right, this. Or this. There's two. So let's have a look at this one then. Probably isn't that one. So I'll have a look at this one. Iconic. Ah, Iconic token. Right. Alright. So this is a 10 to 1, I suppose. So how long has this been around? This has been around 2 years. But it's recently gone back up. So it's a little bit like Limpo. Like 2 years. It's gone up 253% today. Have a look. See if it's anything. Crypto asset management platform. Fucking terrible website. Amount raised at ICO, 3 million. So it's doubled in all that time. What's good about it? Somebody tell me. Insure Ace isn't out, is it? Insure Ace is coming out soon. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, this isn't out yet. But this, yes, I'm aware of this. This one has quite a few venture capitalists in this one. And Alameda, Huobi, Signum. Insure. It's not a great website, is it? Insure Ace Protocol. Insure your DeFi journey. Decentralized insurance protocol aiming to provide reliable, robust, carefree DeFi insurance services to DeFi users. Very low premium. Sustainable investment returns. Respect all insurance pioneers, yada, yada, yada. Challenges of DeFi. Product accessibility, capital efficiency, underlying risk. Security of insurance protocols. Concentration risk. They're using stupid language. High premium, KYC, limited capacity. This will be worth getting in just purely because it's backed by venture capitalists. Chief Actuary. Of Tier 1. Oh, right. Okay. So worked at Aviva and Cigna. 17 years plus experience in insurance product design pricing. That's pretty stellar. Former McKinsey, IBM researcher. Senior partner Singapore office of law firm Dentons. Ranked Bad 1 FinTech. With 20 years legal practice experience. Our investors, Alameda, Signum, Hash, Huobi. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It'll be good if you can get into this early. I think this is going to be launching soon. Can't remember when, but I have seen it. And it does look like it's going to probably blow up just purely because of who's in it, essentially. Let me have a look. $7,000 followers. Is this out? This can't be out. It is out. All right. Okay. And it's basically a 1-to-2 ratio. So the market cap is 3 million, 3.5 million, and virtually 7 million in volume. Where can you buy this? Come on. Oh, Balancer. How crap is that? I was going to buy this, like, now. Yeah, just purely on the fact that it's probably one of the lowest cost insurance protocols. Let's just have a look at my insurance plays. Because 3 million's tiny, considering who they've got backing them. I mean, I wouldn't say they were the best. Like, Alameda is now, their name is like Mud. They're shrewd, I'll give them that. And Signum I've never heard of. Hashed I've heard of, though. So where's insurance plays? Right, so Bridge Mutual's 90. So that's at the very top end. And then, like, it's 3x cheaper than Ensure. And it's 3x cheaper than insured finance. And they are actually blowing up. Look, they're blowing up right now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me just have a look on their Medium. See if they're... Initial token launch, balancer liquidity bootstrapping pool. 3 million launched during what? So basically, it's at rock bottom price. They're in testnet. So they raised 3 million. So essentially, it's only gone up 400k in price. Let's have a look at this one. Seed funding 1 million. So they've only had a 3x. They've only had a 3x. Provide covers on smart contract cyber threats. Unlike other single protocol based platform. They should say platforms. That's pretty bad grammar. Where the capital pool and the cover purchase per protocol, insurers will adopt the portfolio based design to pool all injected mutual funds into one pool. So it's basically not only on one particular type of protocol, it's across the whole portfolio of the user. Facilitate the customers will buy off-the-shelf product criteria, blah, 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 blah. Portfolio product to include the major protocols in lending, decentralized exchange or oracles. So this is basically to ensure against DeFi risk, it would seem. So it looks actually pretty good. How do I get into a private sale on Polkadot? How can you get into a private sale? What do you mean? Do you mean like be one of the seed investors? It's impossible unless unless you offer something. Like private sales are very hard to come by unless you're well connected. Anyway, this looks actually promising. It must be hard to obtain. On Balancer. Pangolin. First, yes, I spoke about Pangolin. Let's see how it was doing, because last I looked, it was $5.88. I remember it being. So it's dropped even more. Now this is an Avalanche Uniswap competitor, essentially, that's compatible with Ethereum assets, apparently. So that means that you should be able to buy any asset, no matter what chain, I imagine. ETH, wrapped BTC. Let's have a looky look. I should imagine this is well fast. Wow, there's loads. There's loads you can actually trade on here. So I'm surprised this hasn't lifted off, to be honest. I'm really surprised this hasn't lifted off, but it's just such a huge ecosystem right now. Check out APPX from King Rufus. AAPX. AmpNet. So, well done as well, King, for putting the market cap. Well done. Around 7 million market cap. Huge partners. AmpNet. So, $22. Its all-time low was 14. So it's only 50% up on that. And it's equidistant, essentially, between the all-time high and all-time low. It's pretty low. Let's have a look then. Kirill, I have looked at Boson Protocol and they look fabulous. I'm trying to get in on that. Build an investment platform in minutes instead of months. Don't spend months or years developing an investment platform. With AMPNet, you get an investment and tokenization platform, integrated marketplace, and multinational legal entity. Greenpeace, Genevest, and Vespa Spaces. Check how our clients are using AMPnet to accelerate their business. Greenpeace is using AMPnet to power their renewable energy investments. This might be something that is incredibly under the radar, actually. Like, this might actually have a bit of promise. Have they got any investors, like VCs? This is amazing, actually. So what? Build your own exchange, essentially. And tokens. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the pricing as well. Oh, they haven't actually put them. Standard. If you want to take your funding to the next level, our standard tier is fund up to 500,000 euros in projects and get access to share trading. AMPnet. Spelt it wrong. Powerful tools for electric cooperatives. Electric. Payments, invoicing, smart metering. I think I need to understand it a little bit better. Because investment platform, to me, says exchange. But it says here, AMP provides every new or existing electric cooperative with a full set of tools to manage payments, invoicing, smart metering, demand-side management, crowd investing, and community governance. Integrated hardware and software suite of web applications, iOS, Android apps, turnkey solution. Hardware manufacturers with an open source protocol for connecting their electricity meters with the platform. So essentially, it sounds like Power Ledger. Right? This sounds like Power Ledger. So it's for electric companies to create a portal or some form of dashboard to manage their customers or something, or even small electric companies that provide energy or something like that. They've got one investor called AE Ventures, which I've never heard of. They have invested in cryptocurrencies I've never heard of. Oh, Crypto Task they've invested in. That's about it. Your art is Yair. Oh, that doesn't seem like it's... Anyway, yeah. So, no, this looks actually pretty good. I'm going to look into this more. Let me look into this more. Could be something there. Right, let's go back to the super chats. But that's a great one. Is that waifu? Waifu, whatever it's called. Waifu token or paint. Paint, for sure. Although this has got a 6-1, let's have a look at paint. Way better. Has gone down 19%, but I like this type of thing. Waifu is just dumb, isn't it? It's a bit like milfies or whatever. It's just a bit dumb. Whereas paint is a lot more serious. What do you think about multivac? Good question, actually, because this is like on one of the... Right, okay. This, one more. Multivac just keeps going up. 7 mil. That's well low. This is, that's about 3-1, I would say. 3-1 ratio. But this has been out since what, 2018? So it's quite old. But that doesn't necessarily mean, because they have shot to prominence recently. Like this was 0.00, so beginning of this month, 0004. Now 002. So it's nearly 10x. Yeah, nearly 10x. Okay, let's have a look at multivac. This is like one from old. Abine Bat, thank you very much for the contribution. Do you have a question, Abine? Or Abhine? Multivac, pioneering flexible blockchain platform based on trusted sharding. Oh yeah, man, this is old, isn't it? This is like Zilliqa. Flexible blockchain platform built on trusted sharding. All-dimensional sharding. Flexibility, blockchain trilemma. If you don't know what blockchain trilemma, it's essentially scalability, security, and scalability, security, and something else. Decentralization. Most important thing. How did I forget that? So what's new with this then? Because yes, this has got ecosystem partners, Anchor Certique, and they have got NGC, Signum, which come up twice today. Don't know any of that. Hashed. Talk, Arrington XRP, ICO drops. God, that is ancient. What's this? This Genesis block? Qcoin. Cosmos. It's got a huge, huge venture backing. Genesis is a global leading venture capital. Yeah, I think what one has to look at is what have they done recently? Right? Because I don't really care. If this is something that's old, like, what are they doing now? So let's have a look on that. Did you get into Happy? Yes, I did. I did. Thank you very much, Marek. Let me just see what Abine asked. It doesn't appear to have a question. Let's just repeat it, Abine. Okay, so... their last... oh no, it wasn't their last. They're old. Like, the last thing they did... this is their Medium, which is where they post, like, what's happening now. And there's nothing lately. 2019, 2020. Just seems to be pumping because it's like, altcoin season. Doesn't look like... let's have a look on their Twitter. When was their last tweet? Because this is going up, isn't it? Let's have a look. It's gone up 36% today, and just a few days ago, this was going up every day. So let's have a look and see if they're coming into Spring Bounty, Lottery Draw. Yeah, they're posting their gains, but MTV. Is that what their ticker is? MTV, really? That's hilarious. Nice move, MTV. What's this? DFed Finance. And please make sure the MTV holders will benefit. So it looks like a project launching on Multivac. Basically, what it looks like is they've come alive again. They've come alive again. Mainnet. The monitor for Mainnet is open sourced. Big whoop. Formally reached cooperation with High Beacon and will provide distributed high-performance blockchain technology support for High Beacon technology. We need more media partners. And the engagement's really low. Something must be happening. People must be getting into it. Let's have a look at their report. All of this is important to identify if this is dead or alive. Architecture diagram. Multivac has integrated the overall architecture of the application layer. So is that saying that essentially they are now fit for businesses to create dApps? New staking program. So people must be 22%, 32%. Okay, right. So they've brought out a staking program as well. So yeah, it looks like they're alive, and that's why and of course it's got massive venture backing. But you don't know if the venture capitalists just took their money out in 2019 and just left it for dead. Essentially, this looks like it has pretty strong fundamentals. Okay, so we'll get off that one now. Matt Stout, hi Super, can you give your professional take on Bird and Launch Pool? And then, so I like Bird. I think that it moves pretty much sideways, doesn't it? Like, it's not really moved. I think I had a little pump the other day. But it's been relatively stagnant. Yeah, I had a pump the other day, which I've seen. But I think this looks like if you got in lower, you'll ride the pumps better. And it's 4-to-1 ratio, so it's relevant. Now, Launch Pool I think is possibly a better opportunity, but more expensive. But this is something that has got like venture capitalists, etc. in it. And it's basically a staking stroke funding website. And I think it's not bad. I think it's pretty good actually. In here, I'm guessing $100 is an okay place to get into Happy. Given that Bitcoin seems to be back in recovery mode, the price is going up. However, there's been $84. And people, I think, are probably... I mean, think about it. This is altcoin season, right? And people may start, like, leaving the boat, as it were. Because it's not moving as fast as maybe something else they want to get into. People are very liquid. It's only the venture capitalists that have their money locked up in this. So all the other retail investors are they're liquid, so they can just take it out and go into something else. So I don't know. Essentially, dollar cost averaging is quite possibly the better thing to do. Look at Aluna. Aluna. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. 56% today. Aluna. Is this new? It's 2-to-1 ratio. It's new. Da, 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 da. So it is actually new. Came out yesterday. It's doubled in price, although it's down 20 cents from its all-time high. Let's have a gander. And in the meantime, and by the way, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Inia, for the contribution. Love it. Love it. Luna. Social. Copy trading. They haven't got any investors. Gamified social trading rewards top traders and enables beginners to learn from autocopy the best traders. So essentially, this is like a new version of co-vesting. Build the ultimate trader profile. GBV. Why did it not say then? DBV, GBV. I know who at 100. Ian Bellini used to have 100x, but I don't think that's what it is. Should I go on this? Anyway, people, while that's loading up, I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on this, okay? So this NFT, I believe, is going to be destined for the top 100 cryptocurrencies. Now, it's going to be an NFT marketplace and an NFT suite for... It's going to be essentially like an eBay for NFT. The thing that gives this value is not necessarily that it's NFT and that they've got pretty good qualities, like attributes as far as the platform is concerned. It's not the fact that they're going to have a testnet and a mainnet, which will give it fundamentally increased value just on those two milestones. And it's not just because they've got Binance Smart Chain, GBV, and AU21. The value is in who is going to use this. Okay, now Bondly became very popular and relevant recently because of Logan Paul selling NFTs on here, and I have some insider knowledge. Maybe not a good thing to say, but I've got or learnt on the grapevine that these guys have got a powerhouse celebrity that is in this at private sale. So there we are, people. I don't know if that information is going to be... Well, I think it will translate into that person using Refinable in a way that Logan Paul used Bondly. I think it's pretty much a cert that that's exactly what's going to happen. So Refinable is got wider value than everything I brought you three or 4 days ago when I spoke to you about this. I think this is destined for the top 100, high up the top 100. I think this is going to be possibly the NFT to kill all NFTs. So I am going to go as big as I can in this. I'm going to go as big as I possibly can in this. I literally would stake my entire portfolio in this if I could. I can't, obviously, because there's no way I would be able to get that much. So what I would do, if you are not part of the Telegram group, become part of it ASAP. Become part of the Telegram group ASAP, because I know that Team Suppo, who were the initial people. When I brought you this, there were 100 people in Refinable. 100 to 200 people. And now it has gone bonkers. The demand is huge. They have been getting inundated with requests to be part of the sale. Inundated. So the best thing you can do is be in this community for should something happen. Now, I think pretty much, not everybody, but most of Team Suppo, and I imagine most of Team Box Mining, because I know he's spoken about this, are in this. So, try. Forget Omni, forget Jupiter, forget Engine, forget all these other NFT projects. This is the one. This is the ethos, in my opinion. This is the ethos. Like, I have been looking for an ethos forever. This is going to be a 3 million market cap, and I foresee this being a 500 million market cap. I see it's got 200x potential. I think this is going to be absolutely ginormous. And I think that it's going to be really difficult, even for myself, to get anything from this. But whatever I can get, I will throw everything I can into it. Believe me, there is absolutely no way I'm going to miss out on this. So yeah, so Refinable. Refinable is going to be, in my opinion, I think I've just gone off the page, but Refinable is going to be massive. And I think it's going to be well utilized by actual celebrities and influencers. And they've got Binance Smart Chain. They've got Binance Smart Chain contacts. So why is this not loading up? So yeah, so I think that Refinable is the one. I'm gonna just go full in on it. Forget diversifying in other NFTs. BitMEX. Forget diversifying on other NFTs. I'm going all in. All in as much as I can. Which I don't even think will be very much, but whatever I can get, I'm going all in, and I'm going to buy the fucker up. I am going to do that. Like, believe me, I've not been more bullish than this in 2021 on any project. But that one I am so flipping bullish on. It's a Binance Smart Chain NFT. Like, a lot of these crappy, NFTs that are launching right now, that are Binance Smart Chain, are pure dross. They're pure shit. But they're going up just because it's Binance Smart Chain and NFT mixed. This, Refinable, is going to be the Binance NFT powerhouse. So for those of you who've waited long enough for this, believe me when I say that try and get into this as much as you can before top 100. I'm gonna be bringing this up all the time. I'm gonna be selling my stuff on this. I have got one of my mates who is quite magnificent artist is gonna be collaborating with me, bring out some Suppoman artwork. I can't wait to see it. And this is where it's going. This is where it's going to go. If I sell my Tesla, my beautiful Tesla, which there is only one Suppoman owned Tesla Model S called Tesla, it's going on here. This is going to be my eBay, my NFT eBay. And I'm telling that this is Shaggy. This is going to be so epic. I can't flipping wait for this. Like, this is going to be something I can actually use. Like, why I liked Ethos was because it was exactly that. Like, Ethos, if you remember back in the old days, before it became Voyager and all that, like when it was Bitcoins, they had, like, predictions, they had copy trading, they had competitions, they had technical analysis. They basically had trading view. It was like their own trading view. And I wanted to use that, but then they came off and the vision changed and all of that. So I couldn't use it. There are very few cryptocurrencies I can actually use as a platform. Right? People say, oh, use library, use, I don't know, Hyper or whatever, or use this Odysseus or whatever it's called to do your content. No, that's shit. But this is one that I will exclusively use for this type of selling, NFTs. So who knows who else is going to come into this, but I certainly know, like, the name that I've heard on the grapevine, and it's not confirmed, and I don't think they're going to certainly say who it is, but it is one of the can't say, one of the potentially biggest influencers ever. So anyway, and I hope that person may be watching. Because they'll be even more. They probably found out through me. Who knows? I'd like to hope so. But what I've noticed is there's a lot like Jack White. Sorry if I can't remember. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but he's got like 7 million followers and he watches my content. So Ollie White, that's it, Ollie White. He watches my content, so you never know. This person may have watched my review on this, but yeah. So I am saying no more. I am saying no more. But I am as bullish on this as you could possibly be. So anyway, yeah. So I hope the rumors are true. I think this is going to be massive anyway. I was bullish on this before I even heard the grapevine news. So now I'm even more bullish. Right, I'll take a few more questiones. So Aluna. So Aluna allows you to allows the good traders, particularly derivatives traders, you know, those who do longing and shorting. So it said connect your BitMEX account, which is probably number 1 or 2. Bybit and BitMEX are the biggest. BitMEX is not as big anymore. But essentially, you know, you are able to copy trade some of these people like Zibidibby, whatever, right? And look at these, 13,000% up. Wow, that's pretty flipping and incredible. 364 trades. This guy's brilliant. So anyway, yeah. So co-vesting was really big. So this could also be quite big. Aluna seems to have done. Actually, hold on. I think I saw something about Aluna. Let me just find out. See if I can find out the starting cap. Okay, it was 10 cents. So this is currently 14. Yeah, 14x. The initial market cap was 1 million, so it's 50. Yeah, so it's basically 15x. So it was on DAOmaker. What was also on DAOmaker? Happy was also on DAOmaker. So yeah, this exploded to 172. So yeah, so it's had its explosion, and could continue to do quite well. Yeah, could continue to do quite well. Anyway, so that's a good question. Thank you very much. Abhi, Suppo, can you answer my question? What is your question? Answer my question! The question, jerk! If you can tell me who said that, I'll think you're a genius. Still, the question isn't coming up. You're like saying, answer my question. And I can't even flip and see it. No, still not seeing it. It's gone. Lindsay Gardner. Today in my teaching job, we celebrated superheroes. Thank you for being our superhero in the crypto world, Superman. I appreciate your hard work. Not a problem. Thank you so much, Lindsay. That's really, I really appreciate that. How will Refinable become available? It's going to be coming out probably in the next few weeks, I would have said. My Tesla NFT of Suppoman on the license plate will be going on the site too. Nice. Ollie White's here! Brilliant. Please check Chain Guardian. Ada, you're a firework. Hi, Suppo. What are your price predictions on SRM, Rune, Atom, and ETH? I don't really have any. ETH, I think 6,000. I don't know the other ones. Would you sell half your position on SRM, Rune, for Happy, CGG, Alice? I wouldn't bother with Alice. Too far gone. Happy, I definitely would. And let me just have a look at Chain Guardians. Get in, Chain Guardians. Still doing Butte. Still no market information or whatever. Are you getting Casper at ICO? I'll try. What about Alchemist coin? Yeah, I haven't been able to find much information on Alchemist. Anouk. Oh, lovely to see you, Anouk. Loved your last DeFi course. Love from Australia. Much love back. Yeah, my DeFi course. I remember you were saying something about... I can't remember what it was now. What was it you said? Oh, yeah, somebody said John McEnroe. Yeah, well done. Aha, there we are. Anouk. Oh, how can you spot how smart contracts are audited? Typically, it will be in their documents. So if you go to the website, it will typically say in their documents that they've been audited or awaiting audit. Hey, Superman. This is Lisa Marie. Thank you, $5. Hey, Superman, I missed you. I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I can't stay away. I'll try again tomorrow. Thank you, Lisa. Can you take a look at Connemar? I'll look at that possibly another time. Is that coming out? I think that's coming out soon, isn't it? Alchemist.farm. Right, alchemist.farm. Patrick, if you're able to, just copy and paste the question in here. Alchemist. The only plan is there is no plan. First you need to provide liquidity. Let's have a look at searching for the Philosopher's Stone. Interesting. What is Alchemist? Alchemist was started with a tweet by the Ghost Step. Let me take that. Have I got any tweeters open? Yes, I do. The Ghost Step. Probably didn't need to put that at the beginning. There we are. The Ghost Step. Alchemist in training. Stefan 5000. Followed by the Graph. Interesting. So he's obviously somebody worth knowing, maybe. There is no dev team. There is no company. There's only a community of alchemists figuring out what to do out in the open. There's no roadmap. I quite like this. It's just like, what's it? Alchemist, what the F? The only plan is there is no plan. Alchemist is basically turning ores into gold. Oh, I love the name, Alchemist. So you can trade it on here. Total supply 1 million, but increases by 1% every 2 weeks. What are the rewards? Proportional to the amount and duration of the stake. Fair enough. Okay, so let's have a look. How much is it even worth? So it's 1 million apparently. Oh, this is useless. Okay. Dex tools. BCUG. BCUG. UG. Right, so I defaulted to matter. Alchemist. Take it as that one. Oh, it's down. Good, good, good. $32. Lost 30%. So does that mean it's a 32 million market cap then? Yeah, I don't even need to do this. Like, my math isn't that shocking. But, but I did it anyway, didn't I? So anyway, yeah, so 32 mil. Quite high. Daily volume, 3 mil. So it's about a tenth of its actual value. But there's nothing to it. There's nothing. It literally just seems like it's just a blank canvas. Let's see if I can find out anything about it. Non-fungible yearn. 2 little known trader and YouTuber Tyler Swope. That's Chico Crypto, isn't it? My man Chico Crypto. We once had a beef. Now we're cool. Even though he says he hates all YouTubers, but anyway, the tokens are Alchemist coin, non-fungible yearn. So what is it? What is it about Alchemist? Mint the first Crucible. It's an NFT called Universal Vault, and it allows for locking LP tokens on multiple liquidity reward platforms simultaneously. It's an experiment, but on up-and-coming Ampleforth Org Giza version 2 contracts. That didn't mean anything to me. Contract could be used for Sushi Swap, and it's also an NFT. So, is this essentially just like non-fungible yearn? Essentially, the NFT is the rewards. If so, it does sound like quite interesting. I've got to give it that. It does sound interesting. It's not on here. How is non-fungible yearn doing? Let's see how it compares to the market cap. 19 million. But the thing is non-fungible yearn is... Let me see if they've improved the website recently. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I see the message now. Dark Matter Finance. Okay, I will have a look. I have looked at Dark Matter. Yeah, so Alchemist sounds good, but it sounds expensive also. Like, how... let me go back. So this blew up from the 5th of March. I imagine Chico Crypto blew this up from $3. So it essentially... Wow. It essentially... $3 to 70... That's essentially, like, what is that? 20x? No, 25x or so. 25x'd. And it's not even on CoinMarket. It's not even on CoinGecko. And now it's dumped to a 10x. Nah, I may regret it. Who knows? It does sound... What's the word? It does sound novel. And I like novel ideas. Right, so let's have a look at this then, because Abine put so many like super chats to get me to see it. So pixels.darkmatter.finance. Oh, it's a bit like Paint, is it? Select a pixel by clicking on the canvas or input the fields. Oh, what is this? Is this essentially like that $1 million website? What was it called? $1 million homepage. Oh wow, look at that. That is definitely a sign of the times, because this was what, all the way back in early thousands, and that's what they're essentially trying to do here. That seems pretty cool. You can buy NFT pixels here, just like Million Pixels, and rewards are distributed to DMT holders. On Matic, early movers, 2.5 million market cap. It's quite novel. It reminds me of Paint, actually. So let's just have a look at What is it? Dark matter. Is that on here? DMT. There we are. Oh yeah, I did look at this. Yeah, because I was talking about drugs, wasn't I? Like hardly any volume at all. Like it seems dead as a dodo, to be fair. And if it's full valuation, I don't know what its current value, what its current supply is. I imagine maybe all have gone, but it's not relevant though. You see, when I spoke about this, what, days ago? I spoke about it on Friday, or Thursday or Friday, and it shot up. I remember because I was like, oh, I talked shit about this, and then basically it 2x'd, but it was just a shitcoin pump. So it's not something I would invest. It's not something I would invest in. It still remains that. However, and I think the main reason is the volume is just so low. I mean, I think that's probably just as bad as Bit Degree. But hopefully it works out well for you though, Abinay, because it sounds interesting. Like how many? Trying to find it now. Just stop your crying, it's the sign of the times. Let's have a look at the 686. Like no one's in it at all. No one is in this at all. And the pixels, there's like hardly any pixels. Is this classed as a pixel? Each pixel costs 0.0. Oh man! You know what, right? Just in case this ever takes off, what I should do is I should just do the Suppoman logo. Right? Do you agree? I should just do the Suppoman logo in here. That'd be quite fun, I imagine. Blockchain cuties happened on Polkadot. Market cap 15 million. Price down as it's not there in CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Samsung partner. Okay. Blockchain cuties. Like, I remember that being on... What's this then? What's this then? You what? No, that can't be it. Or is it? Hold on. Go back to Polkadot. Blockchain Qt. Ah, it's BCUG. BCUG. Oh no. That's not what I meant. I meant what is meus in me. What's the website? Doesn't even have it. Sod off. Blockchain Q's universe. What's this then? What's the one that I was just looking here? That's Blockchain Q's universe. But it's cute, not the other one. Let's have a look. It's a .com. First, this basically is like a rip-off of like Chain Guardians, I reckon. Collectible crypto game with adventures. You see, it's times like this where I do think Omi is kind of better than a lot of these, because Omi have actual licensed... they have licenses and stuff. Like Pokemon and all of that. Whereas this... Where are their investors? This is like the longest web page ever. Number 1 Ethereum game, number 1 best crypto game, number 1 Tron game. Official partners. I don't recognise Contentos, I know that. Let me have a little looky look. Blockchain cuties. No, they haven't got any. That's why I wasn't interested. So apparently Samsung. But I don't see any Samsung here. What's this? Yeah, okay. So I don't think... this is probably not the correct one, essentially. But, yeah. So I don't know, really. The bullet. Just randomly singing Harry Styles. Let's just see. Are there any more super chats? No. No, there aren't any more. BCUG. Yes, yes. Not there. So, yeah, so essentially, in summary, it's... oh, here we are. It's there. Super, get your logo on the Pixels page. I'm quite tempted, to be fair. Yeah, it's not there. Blockchain queues, blah, 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 blah. Each queue is unique, belongs to the player. Basically, this is like crypto kitties. But a little bit more anime, I guess. Fundraising goal, 330,000, and it's 15 million now. So that's already blown up then. Okay, so I think that may be it. Let me just answer a few general questions. Suppo, did you get into Oro? That is, before I look, Open DeFi. And the answer is no, I didn't get into Oro, but I will if it goes down below 3 million. Potentially. So have you looked into labs? Yes, I have. That was one of the first things I looked at. Look, lucky work. And labs, I do think, is a really good security token stroke NFT, NFT business, actually. Really quite like it. Find on blockchain Cuties Finance. Oh, spell it wrong. That's working. Some things are working. It's going to be my son's birthday in 40 minutes. So, hashtag happy birthday Suppo kid. DeFi NFTs, DeFi's on the rise, yada yada yada, yak. Additional games. I'll look at this next time. Could you check Dov? DOV. Unfortunately, I cannot. What did you say, Mike? Because I'm pretty sure I saw them all. Maybe wrong. Come on, mofo. Dovu. %97%. Wait a minute. Ethereum. 10-1 market volume. It's gone up to 35,000%. What is the point? What is literally the point? Tokenized data economy for DeFi carbon offsetting. Eco-friendly NFTs. Wow. 35,000% up. There was no way I would buy at the top. That's just dumb. But it looks interesting, I suppose. Eco-friendly NFTs is better than just NFTs generally, isn't it? Dovu Earth. Eco-friendly carbon NFTs for you and farmers. Soil is the largest store of carbon. We link communities to the soil around them. Farmers will be able to earn for their carbon-friendly farming practices, and you'll be able to support them. Is this real? So soil. Decentralized on Hedera Hashgraph. Is this a Hedera Hashgraph little project? That's pretty cool. Jaguar Land Rover. What? Fuck off. Yeah, so what's the market cap? 35 mil. Nah, I won't bother. Won't bother. It does sound novel, but it's not for me. If it's for you, I will never ever say don't get it. But yeah. Have you ever checked out Bab? Yes, seen it before. Hey Superman, how much for DeFi course? It's $9.99 if you use the link in the description. Okay, I am now going to make a move, and then I will take some more quest of the Eon S tomorrow. But yes, long and short of it is Refinable, I believe, is going to be a smash hit. I can't see this not being a smash hit. You know what? I can't see. So if we just look at something. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Suppo, thoughts on Wall Street Bets IDO? Yeah, probably going to do pretty well, I imagine. They did some marketing a few months ago, when the whole Wall Street Bets thing was going on, the GameStop and all that. And, why'd you say check the chart? I don't get it. Check the chart. What's to check? Oh, fuck me. That's ancient, isn't it? That is ancient. It's very low and has a good upside, but even still, wouldn't bother. Omi loves you, Suppo. Come on board. Nah, I'm not gonna bother now. Like, I would have been one of the first people. I'm not gonna get in on it late. I'm just not one of those people. Like the other day, I saw Box Mining talking about Matic, and he said he got in at 20 cents. And I'm just not one of those types of people. Like, I either get in at the beginning or I just don't bother. Now, I did buy back at 10 cents, but I had already ridden a wave from 0.003. So, you know, that to me is just... That's still an extension of the multiplier. How much for the DeFi course? I just said $9.99, Larry. But thank you. I can't actually give you it through, what's it called? Right, okay, anyway, people. So anyway, yeah, so I can't see, I just don't know why, but I cannot see Refinable like ever having a red next to it. It's just so shit hot. I just see it pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping. That's just a gut feel. And my gut feels are just, my gut feeling is normally pretty accurate. So, did anybody do a Suppoman pixel while I was away? So you got all of these. Huh, pretty cool. Just need a Suppoman one, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I've just got a gut feeling, and my gut feeling never lets me down. So I think it's going to be pretty amazing. And I really hope I can get in. I really do. Anyway, people. You have been a wonderful congregation once again. So the church, the mass of Suppoman is now over. So, the body of coins. Amen. The blood of the weak hands. Amen. There you go. So you've had a little bit of bread and wine. Now it's time to allay. So I love you all. Thank you all for being here. If you're not in the Suppoman Telegram group, come join. Link is literally in the chat right now. And I will see you next time, people. I love you all. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for the suggestions. I think we had a pretty powerhouse episode today. Actually, it went on way longer than I expected it to. I thought it was gonna be on for maybe an hour, but actually it ended up being nearly 2. So yes, so love you all, and I will see you of the next time. It is lights out, all out. Elvis Quiff.